simply of 45 shots, you had the energy coming off the trip, but you just don't convert?
Yeah, I think the second period was our big opportunity. I think there we complicated some things that we could have been a little bit more intense going to the net. Maybe scoring a goal that, I think we tried to pass the puck into the net, feeling good about puck movement or possession time, and didn't have the killer instinct that we needed at that point. And it caught up to us.
You get the sense the same thing happened in the third. You finally get the thing even, and you're thinking this is now the seventh take, and you weren't able to finish.
Interesting. And in the third for me, and I had a chance to just review it a little bit, we tied it up, but it's something we've talked about for a year and a half here, no fear and hesitation, and we backed off. And very uncharacteristic. Is it a fatigue thing? Is it whatever? But uncharacteristically, I thought we backed off specifically, defensively, and gave up time and space. We were not assertive enough, and they've got good hockey players over there, and gave them a little extra time to execute.
Cousins felt like, he said, yeah, 45 shots is good, but he felt you guys could have had more net front presence, more bodies. Would you agree with that?
Completely agree. As I mentioned, I felt that we tried to pass the puck into the net. We needed to be content just scoring an ugly goal, as they say, just bang away, get people in the net, and find a way to get a rebound or a little bit more traffic. But we had good possession time, and it was almost the kiss of death for us tonight.
Don, what was your thought putting Dahlin and Power together?
They're obviously very intelligent offensively, and when we were behind the other night in Seattle, we put them together in the possession, and puck movement was good. Obviously, this is induced with the injuries to Jokiharju and Samuelsson, and we figured we'd try it.
What did you think of Power's game in general? I mean, it's he's a kid, and it's up and down, and we saw some plays, and we saw some.
Yeah, tonight was he made an incredible play at the end to set Dahlin up for an opportunity to tie the game with just a few seconds left, and that's the high-end skill that he has. But he had a few challenging moments tonight, as did many other guys in our team. So you hate to say he had him because of his age or he had him because of lack of experience. He had some challenging moments he had tonight. Other guys have too. So, but yeah, it was probably the first night, that he's been with us. There was probably a few more challenging moments, and he'll grow from it. He'll get better because of it.
Do you feel for Eric that he makes a huge save, highlight reel save, and then seconds later the goal ahead goes?
You definitely do. Eric played a real good game for us, and it was one heck of a save prior to the goal. So yeah, absolutely unfortunate for him.
And you were able to set the tone with your 2 penalty kills in the first period, and your overall penalty kill was that you probably had more chances than they did in your penalty kill. What were the things that were going real well for you?
Yeah, unfortunately, it took us out of a rotation and a rhythm to start the game. You have to kill 4 minutes out of the first 6, and it really botched lines. You had Krebs and Quinn that hadn't had any ice time at that point, 6 minutes into a game. So, that was a bummer, but the kill itself, those guys, the opposite toward the end of the game. They played fearless. They were aggressive. They were assertive. And we lost that after we tied the game. We had that hesitation. But, I was certainly happy with that. The concepts that I just mentioned early on to not allow them, much early until we could get going. And we got going in the second and didn't finish. So. Good night.